Hello everyone, here I want to discuss about the time boxing process model. First we will see what is time boxing. Time boxing is a project management technique and it involves fixing a specific duration for completing a task or a set of tasks. Time box allocates a fixed and maximum unit of time for an activity. The unit of time is called as time box and it sets a deadline for a task that cannot be extended. Time boxing help in managing resources effectively and it allows for better planning and prioritize their requirements, and it uses the concept of iterative development model, and it focus on the time instead of the task. The development is done iteratively. Each iteration is done on a time box of a fixed duration. The main purpose of the time boxing is to set the time for a project, process, and activity. The functionality to be developed in an iteration is selected in a manner that it can fit into the time box. Each time box is divided into a sequence of fixed stages like a waterfall model, where each stage perform a clear defined task and produce a clear defined output, and it uses the concept of pipelining to reduce the development time and produce product as earlier as possible. It consists of a mainly three stages: requirement specification, building, and deployment. In requirement specification stage, we gather all the requirements from the customer or the client. We analyze those requirements and prioritize a list of requirements in the form of a document. The next stage is the build stage. In build stage, the developer develops the code for implementing the requirement and performs the testing. After performing the testing, we hand over it to the deployment team. In deployment stage, the deployment team will perform pre-deployment test and then install the system. Time it takes to complete the task for each stage is approximately the same. There is a dedicated team for each stage. As shown in the figure, each iteration consists of a specified time box, and each iteration consists of a three stages: requirements, build, and deployment. The main advantage of the time box is to speed up the development process and shorten the delivery time, and it increases the productivity and promotes continuous improvement, and it is well suited for the development of the project in short period of time with a number of features. And the main disadvantage of the time boxing process model is the project management become more complex, and sometimes it is difficult to estimate the time or duration for completing a task. If it doesn't complete the task in fixed duration, it may lead to the termination of the project. And for the large task, we cannot be divided into multiple iteration at post of equal duration. Thank you.